About Soufanieh, I visited the place myself, and it's in some way a place of unity, where we find even in the same family where the wife is Milkite and the husband is Orthodox, and the mission is a mission of unity. And Christ wants to feel very much at home in the place, and this is why I wanted to have that unity radiate and shine from the place all over the world. And I've heard many people all over wherever Myrna went, how she left that feeling, that fragrance of unity, of simple serenity, and of that feeling that if we are with the Lord, then we are serene. We don't have to shout it from the rooftops, but we have to live it. As certainly it's marvelous to see her and to also be part of this atmosphere in which we are, especially also with Archbishop Shakur coming from the Holy Land. So certainly it's a small but very precious moment, these 3 days that we are living.
What about the signs that Myrna receives? The stigmata, the oil, the ecstasies?
Now, I never experienced it myself, like I never saw the sign, because I haven't been so often with her, and I've heard about it. But I know it is that God is marvelous in His saints, and there are different ways of calling, where God calls us in order to be present to Him as He's present to us. And it could be in different ways. It could be the apparition of Our Lady. It could be like it had happened many times. It could be the stigmata, which also have happened sometimes. It could be the oil which pours from her hands. Whoever is fortunate to see it, and we don't know if we see it today or not. But the fact remains, it's like when they asked Jesus about the man born blind, and they say, who sent he or his parents that was born blind? Well, it could be about any situations, whether pleasurable or unpleasurable. Something is different. And when anytime there's something different, we raise our heads, we raise our mind, and we look to God, who has the only explanation about these things. He loves us, and He gives us different signs. And of course, those who are tuning in will see the sign of God. Those who are not tuning in will pass by. Like even in the gospel, where Jesus was talking, and He says, blessed are you, God of heaven, because you have hidden these things to the wise, and you have shown them to the simple. Lord, glorify your name. And a voice came from heaven. I have glorified it, and I will glorify it still. And people looked around and said, it's thunder. I said, but it's not for me. It's for you that the voice is. But you're not tuning in, and you hear thunders instead of hearing the sign of God's presence is there. And those who believe in small miracles will witness great miracles. So it has the sense of miracle has to grow up in us. So that sense, marvelous sense of miracles, which comes in simple, serene, daily life, is what calls us to God's presence in us.